Stream health up. View your stream. Been live for 5 seconds. View your stream. Try it again. I don't see my stream. You see my stream?
Nope.
There's my stream. 3 people are here. Hi, 3 people. One of whom is Sally. Okay. I don't know. This is so mysterious. I spent the last 8 minutes connecting and reconnecting and deconnecting, and now there are 4 people. I wonder what a quorum is. Okay. I just have to put this 12 string on the 2nd fret and tune it slightly. We're just waiting for a quorum here. It's kind of like being in the Senate. So it's like 500 in the Senate, more than a quorum? Huh.
It says you're live now.
Yes. I mean, it says there too. Okay. One more twist. It's the turn of the screw. Ha. All right, 2 more twists. Hi there. I will look into the camera and say hello. I hope there's enough juice in the battery. Sometimes when the GoPro hasn't got enough juice in the battery, I think it's using it faster than it's getting it from the plug. It's a mysterious world of electronics.
Greg Russell, Lil, and Tanner, Vicky all say hi. Pam says
Ugh. Okay.
you're streaming great, according to Kevin, which is so sad.
You have to say that Kevin, though, is not our most critical fan.
He's very forgiving.
He's very, yeah. All right, if any of our Trump friends are here, and we got a few friends that are friends of Trump, and we value them. We value our friends. You won't like this one. Come back next week, and as long as there's not a civil war going on, we'll have a nice, normal sing-along, okay? All right, let's see. I don't want this guitar now. I'm just going to tune one more string. And I'm going to try, I mean the 12 string, I'm going to do something daring tonight. Not the material, I'm going to try moving the capo on the 12 string a couple times. That usually requires about 3 days to retune it. I'm joking. When I used to play it on live stages, I remember one night at the Pursuit of Happiness Coffee House in Freedom, New York. How about that? And I went over and picked the 12 string up and discovered it was hideously out of tune, and realized I had set it on a table under an open window. Ah, brilliant of me, huh? Let's see. Oh, this is supposed to be on the 3rd fret. This is one of my really planned, calculated beginnings. Once we get going, I hope it's just smooth. It could even run a little short tonight, depending. Hadn't thought of a lot of verbiage, so I'm getting it out of the way now, talking about how I am. Remember the beginning of Help? I think it's the beginning. And Roy Kinnear comes and swims out of the ocean, and he's reporting over It's got to be radio. It was certainly before cell phones. I am now arming the bomb. He is arming the bomb. I am now putting the door back on the bomb. Okay, I'm setting my capo on the 3rd fret. That is not bad because it changed these strings about 3 hours ago, and they're kind of in tune. I was actually going to play something on it. That's right. Okay. And here we go. A song we all know that I've mostly never sung. This might be the biggest sing-along of the night, but you sing along with everything you can get away with. Yes, I will have. Make my noises and sip my water. I'm fussed about this. I've been practicing hard, and there are things that are getting within my reach, which I still hope doesn't outstretch my grasp too much. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, and with the girls be handy. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooding. There we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle, keep the step, and with the girls be handy. Now there I saw a swamping gun, long as any maple, upon a deuced little cart, a load for father's cattle. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Every time they shoot it off, it takes a horn of powder, makes a noise like father's gun, about a nation louder. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. And there was Captain Washington riding on a stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there were a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle, mind the step, and with the girls be handy. Then things take a dark turn. I see another snarl of men a-digging graves, they told me. So tarnal long, so tarnal deep, 'twas tended that should hold me. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle, mind the step, and with the girls be handy. It scared me so I hooked it off, nor stopped as I remember, nor turned about till I got home, locked up in mother's chamber. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle, mind the step, and with the girls be handy. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy.
Cindy Irving, Jeff Frost. Cindy Irving.
Oh, hi Cindy.
And Jeff Frost.
Hi Jeff.
And Pam. And Vicky.
Oh, Pam.
Gotcha.
Vicky and Ellen Hammer. Lots of people. Lots of people.
That's very nice.
Sing away.
I shall sing away. This was supposed to be so solemn. Oh, shit. Tell me that wasn't Bill's guitar. I hope Bill's not here.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, little one on the back. Oh, God. Here, you want to see something? This was intended to really be serious. This is what we used to. We delivered furniture at the furniture store, and we nicked something. We say, "Oh, go ahead and put some FO on it." This doesn't work too good right after a shower. It's forehead oil. There we go.
Amy McDonald's is going saying, "Go Bills."
Well, it's nice that you're here, Amy. In fact, I'm looking at your Facebook lately. I don't see how you could take time away from, like knitting a Bills sweater or something. I really don't like this music stand that much. It needs a neck. However, it was at the behest of the fiddler, who insisted I get a one-piece music stand, so it wasn't complicated. Okay. I was going to make a point by the transition from song to song all night long. Remember where we were? I wasn't going to play that with a flat pick either. I've been practicing this song hard. I used to sing it. All right, this is a show. The title of, well, you've seen the title. It's just aspects of America. And I hope some of the just juxtapositions, and some of it's silly and some of it's serious and some of it's nasty, but gently nasty. There's nothing like gentle nastiness. Cat. Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag, so we bought a pack of cigarettes, Mrs. Wagner pies, and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said, as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. Took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked at the scenery, she read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, I don't know why. Counting cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for America. Anybody here seen my old friend Abraham? Can you tell me where he's gone? Freed a lot of people, you know the good they die young. I just looked around and he was gone. Anybody here seen my old friend John? Can you tell me where he's gone? You know he freed a lot of people, but it seems the good they die young. Looked around, he was gone. Anybody here seen my old friend Martin? Can you tell me where he is gone? Freed a lot of people, oh the good they die young. Just looked around, he was gone. Didn't you love the things they stood for? Didn't they try to find some good for you and me? And we'll be free, yeah, someday soon gonna be. Anybody here seen my old friend Bobby? Can you tell me where he's gone? Thought I saw him walking up over the hill with Abraham and Martin and John. Thought I saw him walking up over the hill with Abraham and Martin and John. George Wallace stood in the doorway. He drew him a line in the sand. President told them children, just you walk on by that man. I said, walk on by that man. Just you walk on by that man. When he said to you, what you cannot do, you walk on by that man. George Wallace, he was a short man, 6'2", John Kennedy stand. But short of tall, short of tall, I can't stop you at all. You just walk on by that man. Yeah, walk on by that man. I said, walk on by that man. Tell to you what you cannot do, just walk on by that man. So listen to me, children, when I tell you what you can. I tell you what you cannot do, you just walk on by that man. Oh, walk on by that man. I said, walk on by that man. When he said to you what you cannot do, walk on by that man. Lord, you walk on by that man. I said, walk on by that man. And when he said to you what you cannot do, just walk on by that man.
Some excellence, oh yeses, etc.
My daddy was a folk music lover. And he went, when he started teaching at UCLA, he found he could take an extension course from this lady whose name I can never pull up. I've got to get me a mnemonic. I know who I mean, but I have to look her up. I have to find clues and look her up obliquely. And Hawes, Bess Hawes, how about that? It's getting faster, folks. Bess Hawes, who was famous for teaching rooms full of people at a time how to play guitar and sing folk songs. And and he took this class, and he started coming back to the house with the guitar. And some evenings we would sit around and we'd have a family sing. And goodness knows if we went out camping, he'd pull that out. Pretty soon people would come over to our campfire. I bet he loved that. Okay. And this is one of the songs. Learned a couple in Spanish. And Bess Hawes was in the Woody Guthrie, Pete Seeger, Hayes, Houston, the pre-Weavers gang. Maybe the Almanac Singers. I don't know if she's one of them properly or not. I don't know if they were even proper. But she was that gang, so there was certainly some liberal stuff there. And this is one of them. It's called Los Cuatros Generales. And I'm going to sing it to you in some Spanish and some English. My English is no worse than my Spanish, at least. Los cuatro generales, los cuatro generales, los cuatro generales, mamita mía, se habían alzado, para la noche buena, para la noche buena, para la noche buena, mamita mía, serán ahorcados, serán ahorcados. The four insurgent generals, the four insurgent generals, the four insurgent generals, mamita mia, they tried to betray us, they tried to betray us. I'm going to run the second verse in English. I don't think Bess Hawes taught my dad this one. I didn't even sing it in Spanish, did I? Yeah, I did. I didn't. I don't know. Here it is in Spanish and English. Para la noche buena, para la noche buena, para la noche buena, mamita mía, serán ahorcados, serán ahorcados. Now I remember I did sing it in English. I mean Spanish. I just wasted singing in Spanish twice. By the blessed Christmas evening, by the blessed Christmas evening, by the blessed Christmas evening, mamita mia, they all will be hanging, they all will be hanging. Now of your loyal sons, I love your loyal sons, City of Madrid, but of your loyal sons, mamita mia, you won't be ashamed, you'll not be ashamed. Los cuatro generales, los cuatro generales, los cuatro generales, mamita mia, se habían alzado, se habían alzado. I have two people working on my good banjo, but the thing is, at least one of them, Andy Gordon, who's never here, but he ought to be. None of my band watch these. Yes. He says it's nice and bright and it rings out swell just as it is. The thing is, he's a bluegrass guy. Okay. Yes, no. What do we have?
Tara gives you applause for that.
Oh. Well, she's such a... Okay, I lost it. Wait, I can't... Okay, hang on. Now you're going to see what I'm doing here. I've got this whole show in the notebook. But do I have the next number? I told you 2 weeks ago why a number is a number. It's right here. Look under the bed. Look in the sock drawer. The last was aimed at Susan Turtle. She's not here either usually, as far as I know. I don't know if she's ever been here. I walked through a country courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down." He said, "No, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your old flagpole has leaned a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat," and I sat down. "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag. You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across to Delaware. And it got powder burned the night Francis Scott Key sat watching it writing, 'Say, can you see?' And it got a bad rip in New Orleans with Packingham and Jackson tugging at its seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo beside the Texas flag. But she waved on through. She got cut with a sword in Chancellorsville, and she got cut again at Shiloh Hill. It was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard, and Bragg, and the south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun, and she turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two, and she was in Korea and Vietnam. She went where she was sent by Uncle Sam, and she waved from our ships upon the briny foam. Now they've about quit waving her back here at home. In her own good land here, she's been abused, and she's been burned and dishonored and denied and refused. And I'd hate to say how she was used just yesterday by folks confused enough to wield her staff to break ahead and leave democracy for dead. But she's been through the fire before, and I believe she can take a whole lot more. She's getting threadbare and wearing thin. But she's in good shape for the shape she's in. So we raise her up every morning. We take her down every night. We don't let her touch the ground. And we fold her upright. On second thought, I do like to brag, because I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag.
Benching says it's a Johnny Cash.
It is. With 4 extra lines by me. Do you know which ones they are? Well, now we enter upon the whimsical, fun part of our discussion of current events. This is actually the cheap shot part. This is the cheap shot song, okay? I have to channel it. Vanka, Vanka, I'm so hot and dry. Vanka, little Vanka, can't you hear me? Can't you hear me crying? Bring me little water, Vanka. Bring me little water, hey. Bring me little water, Vanka. Every little visiting day. Vanka brought me water. Vanka brought me tea. She brought me just about every damn thing, but she never brought the Learjet key. Vanka, Vanka, I'm so hot and dry. Vanka, Vanka, oh, can't you hear me? Hear your daddy crying. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Who the hell is Sylvie? Water now. Bring me little water. every single visiting day. Now Vanka says she loved me, but I believe she lied. She has not been to see me since she agreed to testify. Vanka, Vanka. And now a nice toe tapper on a theme. Let's see. Oh, Banua, 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 oh, Banua, Banua, baby, I don't know. Won't you come to me, baby? Won't you bring me my bill for a drink and a fight on a Saturday night to put me down in the bottle on jail? Oh, Banua, 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 oh, 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 Banua, Banua, baby, I don't know. Didn't mean to be fighting, bringing you all to shame, but the tongue of Jonathan Brighton was scandalizing your name. I say Banua, 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 oh, 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 Banua, Banua, baby, I don't know. Take me home now, baby, or take me to a foreign shore. For 10 and 3 will set me free, I'll be yours forevermore. Just Banua, 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 oh, 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 Banua, Banua, baby, I don't know. Banua, 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 oh, 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 Banua, Banua, baby, I don't know. Baby, I don't know. Baby, I don't know. We interrupt these variants on a theme to offer pity upon the nation whose people are sheep and whose shepherds mislead them. Pity the nation whose leaders are liars and whose sages are silenced, and whose bigots haunt the airwaves. Pity the nation that raises not its voice except to praise conquerors and to claim the bully as hero, and aims to rule the world with force and by torture. Pity the nation that knows no other language but its own, no other culture but its own. Pity the nation whose breath is money and sleeps the sleep of the too well-fed. Pity the nation, oh, pity the people who allow their rights to erode and their freedoms to be washed away. My country, tears of thee, sweet land of liberty. We return to our variations on a theme. Hard to do this one sitting down. Hard to do this one without the band. But even with the band, I could never get them to sing. They played like the demons, but they wouldn't sing. You sing. Yeah, the warden threw a party at the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to reel. The band was a-jumping, the joint began to swing. Should have heard the knocked out jailbirds sing, let's rock! Everybody, let's rock! Everybody in the wholesale block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock. Now Spider Murphy played the tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. Ah, the governor from Illinois went slam, boom, bang. The rhythm section was the Purple Gang. Let's rock! Number 47 said to number 3, oh, you're the cutest jailbird I ever did see. Well, I surely would appreciate your company. Please come and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody from the whole cell block, they was dance to the jailhouse rock. Sad sack sitting on the block of stone, over in the corner, baby, all alone. The warden said, buddy, don't you do no squares? You can't find a partner, use a wooden chair. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Shifty Henry said to Bugs, now for heaven's sake, nobody's looking now. It's a chance to make a break now. Bugs turned to Shifty and they said, Nix, I want to stick around a while and get my kicks. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block, they was dancing to the jailhouse rock. They was dancing to the jailhouse rock. They were dancing to the jailhouse rock. They were dancing to the jailhouse rock. They dancing to the jailhouse rock. Everybody in the whole cell block, they was dancing to the jailhouse rock.
You had dancers and singers on that one.
I was just hoping people were popping up off their chairs. I'm pleased to hear it. Okay, well, boys and girls, that is about enough whimsy. That's about enough whimsy. We're going to wrestle the 12 string again. And if I can't get it to cooperate quickly, we're just going to give up on it. Accept that. I can't get in, let go of my guitar. I can't get in this key, except on this instrument which is tuned it down. Down, down, down. Oh my God. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. sooner or later God will cut you down. Sooner or later God will cut you down. Go and tell that long-tongued liar. You can tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler and the gambler. And tell the old backbiter. Tell him God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God will cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. And I've been down on a bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of the angels' feet. He called my name, my heart stood still. He said, now you and go and do my will. He said, run on for a long time. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. But sooner or later God will cut you down. Sooner or later God will cut you down. Throw your rock and hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. Tell your lies through a megaphone and shout your hate from a pulpit of bones. Spend your soul and run up dead. Carry your flag to the Capitol steps. Sure as God made black and white was down in the dark will be brought to the light. And run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. You can run on for a long time, but sooner or later God will cut you down. Sooner or later God will cut you down. Tell the long-tongued liar, tell the midnight rider, tell the rambler, gambler, backbiter that sooner or later God will cut them down. Sooner or later God will cut you down. Sooner or later God will cut you down. Many's the time I've been mistaken, and many times confused. Yes, and I've often felt mistaken, and certainly misused. Oh, but I'm alright, just weary to my bones. Still you don't expect to be bright and bon vivant so far away from home. Oh no, not so far away from home. Don't know a soul who's not been battered. Don't have a friend who feels at ease. Don't know a dream that's not been shattered or driven to its knees. But it's alright, you know we lived so well, so long. When I think about the road we're traveling on, I wonder what's gone wrong. Can't help it, I wonder what's gone wrong. dreamed that my soul rose unexpectedly, looking back down at me, smiled reassuringly. That dreamed I was flying from high above. My eyes could clearly see Statue of Liberty sailing away to sea. I dreamed I was flying. We come on the ship they call Mayflower. Come on the ship that sailed the moon. Come in the age's most uncertain hour and sing an American tune. But it's alright, it's alright. We can't be forever blessed. Still tomorrow's gonna be another working day. I'm trying to get some rest. That's all. I'm just trying to get some rest. Come and take a walk with me through this green growing land. Walk through the meadows and the mountains and the sand. Walk through the valleys and the river and the plains. Walk through the sun, walk through the rain. For here's a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. Ah, her power will rest on the strength of her freedom. Her glory shall rest on us all. From Colorado, Kansas, and the Carolinas too, Virginia and Alaska, from the old to the new, Texas and Ohio, California shore. Tell me, who could ask for more? For here's a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. Oh, her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Her glory shall rest on us all. She's only as rich as the poorest of her poor, only as free as the padlocked prison door, only as strong as our love for this land, only as tall as we stand. For here's a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. Oh, her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Her glory shall rest on us all. Yet our land is still troubled by men who have to hate. They twist away our freedom, twist away our fate. Fear's their weapon, treason is their cry. We can stop them if we try. For here's a land full of power and glory, worlds that not can recall. And her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Her glory shall rest on us all, on us all.
Nobody would bet with me about whether you were doing the last controversial verse. They figured I knew.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. We don't know what's happening next week, do we? It'd be nice to be here with a nice, normal sing-along. See you then.
Jim was looking for the Spanish.